On this day in history in 1966, the Nebraska landmark earned a spot on the National Register of Historic Places. Chimney Rock is located near Bayard, Nebraska, east of Scotts Bluff. The National Park Service says Chimney Rock was a good measure of migrants' progress westward along the Oregon, California, and Pony Express trails. History Nebraska now manages the site. Fun fact here, Nebraska's state quarter features a covered wagon going right past Chimney Rock.
All right, interesting. Have you been there?
I still haven't been there, no.
All right.
On the west side of the state.
Makes you want to check it out.